Yo, we back in this thing, y'all. What's happening, though? Alright, I think it's working for sure this time. I think it's working for sure. Okay, okay. Mm-hmm. So if it ain't, let me know. Let me know. Mm-hmm. Oh, I missed my little theme song, though. Grand Rising, y'all. I know y'all can hear me now. Let me see something. Boom. Two viewers. What's good with y'all? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. A few weeks. Let me see. Grand Rising. Oh, Grand Rising OneLoveFam.com. Let me see. We got three viewers. Who else watching? Who else? Who else? Topic of the day is the vote 2020. We got one more day. We got one more day, y'all. We got one more day. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up for me, please, and thank you. Let me see. I know I was having some internet difficulties, but you know, it be like that sometimes. This technological age that we live in, it be like that. Let me see something. See if I can put this up here. Oh Lord. That's what we on. Lord have mercy. That is what we own. We got 5 viewers. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. This is where we at, y'all. The vote. Biden, Trump. Biden, Trump. Y'all ain't got to put who you got in the thing. Y'all don't have to tell me who you voting for. So, out of my... Let me see. We got 1 thumbs up and 5 viewers. Okay, we working on it. I guess y'all gotta get used to me being back, huh? Tomorrow's a big day. Like I said, they got places closing, gun stores. They got people preparing for Armageddon for tomorrow. It's crazy. It is mad crazy out here. Got a buddy of mine from online. He told me a few weeks ago. He said, man, I'm not voting for Trump again. I said, again? Again? What you mean again? You know, like again? You did the first time? But everybody got their reasons, you know. You got Lil Wayne and who else came out? Was it 50? Somebody else came out and endorsed Trump. You know, late in the game. And it's crazy because this is so eerily similar to 4 years ago, 2016, when we just knew Hillary was gonna win. Everybody had chalked that up like Hillary got this, you know what I'm saying? We knew that Hillary was gonna win, but it didn't turn out like that. Late in the game, you know, everything fell apart. He had his strategy. Well, he didn't win the popular vote. We all know about the electoral college and how that, you know, the battleground states, why they are so important, because they count for extra electoral college votes, which actually wins you the election. So it's on some old other shit while they telling everybody go vote. Go vote, go vote, go vote. Yeah, it's great. We gotta vote. I'm definitely gonna vote. My vote is gonna be counted, okay? But as far as you know, like for instance, he'll more than likely he'll win California. But it's those battleground states that carry all those electoral college votes and whatnot. So it's not the popular vote. It's gonna come down to that. So we got that to look forward to. But my question is, how many of you, and if you're not here live, make sure you come back later and comment in the chat. Does the vote of the presidency affect how you look at someone? Or does it affect if you will continue being someone's friend going forward? That is the question I pose to you all. Because like I said, I know for me, I saw some posts on Instagram that had me like, I might have to unfollow you. I mean, would I do that with a close friend? I mean, it's just, you know, an internet follower, type thing. But would you do that with a real friend, or if like somebody? Because I do know some people that during this turbulent 2020, uh, you know, some reckless comments, around the civil unrest and uh, civil rights protests, that people made comments on their social media that caused their friends to look at them completely different and caused them to, unfollow, stop talking to, fight, argue, whatever. So that's my question I pose to you: is this election, because it is, uh, you know, it's a heated election. I mean, it's got the country divided. Like I said, it's so serious. They stopping gun sales in certain places. You know what I'm saying? So speak up. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Dopest mornings to you. We back. Been gone for about 3 weeks. Family, situations. My son came home from being incarcerated. So we've been kind of, you know, cherishing that, getting that back together, which is another thing. I don't think he can vote. I don't even think he can vote. But, yeah. Lil Wayne, like I said, come out and endorse. I don't know if that's, I don't know how many people really gonna trust Lil Wayne's, uh, political guidance. I really don't see how many people gonna do that. So that's where we at. Trump 2020, Biden 2020. Who you got? Who you got? And I'm not gonna be on here super long today. I just wanted to tap back in with you, get back in, get my feet back wet. This election has people from other countries with unrest. What? Hell yeah. I mean, we quote unquote the superpower of the fucking world, so um you know, I would be uneasy too if you don't know who the leader of the superpower of the world, the globe is. And I don't really know if other countries even look at us like that anymore, because things are such a mess. Lil Wayne also says Black lives obviously matter if he's rich. I feel that if you're true friends, that whomever you vote for, it will not affect your friendship. That's a good point. I mean, because it's politics. You got some people that they like certain pieces of each other's agenda. You know, you may like Biden's green energy and fuel initiatives, and you may like his pandemic plan if he really has one. On the other side, you may like Trump's industrial genius as far as making a dollar. you know. So you know, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna unfriend or unfollow somebody unless they say something just ignorant. Cause I say, like, you get caught up in this, and then they say some pretty ignorant stuff. You know what I mean? They pray so you go on Facebook or Instagram or something like that. They say some wild stuff. You like, damn, is that my people's? That's my friend. Oh my God, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, share this to somewhere, but when politics bleeds into civil rights, there's a right choice and a wrong choice. I agree. I agree. I mean, that's the image. You know, that's the image of our country for the next 4 years. That's gonna be the image. So the political beliefs, the civil beliefs. Happy belated birthday. Oh, thank you so much. I did have a birthday last Tuesday. I appreciate that. Make sure you hit a thumbs up, Karen. Karen, did you hit the thumbs up? Cause I ain't got no thumbs up. Y'all playing with my thumbs up. Make sure y'all share this thing to your people. I mean, it's gonna be some, you know, it's gonna be crazy. My mom said that, you know, she gonna be, she said she gonna get drunk and sleep through Tuesday and wake up Wednesday and hope, you know, we got a new president. You just did what? You just voted? I can't stay friends with anyone who thinks it's okay to keep civil rights from a certain group of people. That's a fact. That's a fact. I mean, you think about it like this. If you choosing a husband or a wife or a mate, it's like you want them to have certain values, right? You did? Okay. You want them to have certain, oh, you like the video? Did you vote, though? You want them to have certain values and, you know, characteristics. I think you want the same thing in your leader, right? Of course. You want the same things from the leader of your country. I mean, like, that's what I would think. You know, this is a country for everyone. It ain't a country for one color, religion, you know, gender, or any of those things. You can't vote? Oh, okay. Enough said. That's a whole nother topic of conversation. I was just saying that too. My son, he just came home and he can't vote either. So you just got your green card? See, my son can't. It's a lot of people can't vote. It's a lot. You know, I think they're trying to change a lot of that though, but a lot of people can't vote as of right now. I don't know. I didn't really get too nervous about this election. Like nervous, like man, what's gonna happen until your brothers got the approval? Okay. Yeah, I didn't get too nervous about this election until like today. Like this morning, I was like, damn, this shit, it's really going down tomorrow. Cause they were younger. I was old. Okay. Yeah. But I know this one girl. She actually part of the One Love family, and I had to unfollow her on Instagram because like I said, it's a certain line. Like if you say, "Hey, I'm voting for this person, this party, or whatever," based on this part, but when you start like calling other people dumb and uh your comments on social media start to borderline prejudice. I don't want to say racist, but yeah, I'm gonna say racist. When your comments start to be borderline racist, I might have to, you know, I might not have to. I might have to cut you loose. I love the tattoo on your neck. Thank you. Pretty new. It's still healing up. If you don't know what that is the One Love Kingdom. That is the dopest. That is the dopest logo. That is the logo that's on all the shirts, hats, and whatnot. Good morning, King's Dopest. Boo boo. What's up, boo boo? So I don't want to know who y'all voting for, because I don't want to be looking at y'all all crazy. Like, what? You voted for who? Please keep that shit a secret. It don't even matter if, most people I know are voting for you know who. But if you voted for Cheeto Face, please keep it to yourself. Nah, my son did this one. That's one of the I ain't put shit if I haven't. Lady Mickey 83. So yeah. I mean, boo boo, let me ask you. Is the election? Yeah, he got me looking all the way right. The hair, tattoo. Shout out to my son Chopper Chop. I'm throwing a little plug in there. It's fire. Okay, we just getting started. But boo boo, is the election going to change how you feel about your friends? Will some of y'all lose your friends in the course of this election? I mean, because this is a big election. I mean, they're all big. But it feels like it's a lot riding. Hey, what's up, Christina? Grand Rising. It's a lot riding on this election. Boo boo, you want me to put my head like this? Actually, I'm just sitting up regular. I ain't got my head up. Christina James. He did a great job. Thank you. Y'all done got me sidetracked. We talking about the election 2020. Y'all talking about tattoos, and I think it shouldn't change how you feel about your friends. Okay. Queen Dopest. I had to go spoil Queen Dopest this morning. Ooh, I love doing that. Surprising her. She had a great broadcast. Make sure you go check out Queen Dopest on Live Me. That's Live Me. Go to your Google Play or your App Store. Download Live Me. Type in Dopest. You should be able to find me, Queen, and the rest of the camp on there. Okay, the election and everything going on got me looking at folks different. There we go. I need some differences of opinion. And my Fluffy, we back on Live Me. I need you over there. Vibe with D in the building. I see a lot of my one loves. Okay, it's starting to feel like the old Dopest mornings. Hold on, let me set it back off. We starting over. The fuck? Yeah. Let me put my theme song on. Morning, bro. I love you. I love you too, family. Let's go. Let me put my song on. Welcome to Grand Risings, Dopest Mornings. Now I feel like we're going to have some dialogue. Biden, Trump, 2020. Who you got? Nah, don't tell me who you got. Don't tell me who you got. I just said that. Don't tell me who you got. No, don't tell me. Please don't tell me. Sorry, not sorry. Nah, you're not the only person I know that's voting for him. Trey, my boy Trey. Tracy, this is his second time voting for him. Hey, that's on y'all. That's really on y'all. I'm gonna be straight up. I'm going the other way. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like he be knowing some shit that we don't know, cause he don't seem to be really worried. But that bring up another point though. They say Joy was doing some research. I think it was the '06 election. Was it '06? What was it? That Gore Bush election, which was decided by 573 votes. Nah, I'm not betting on. I'm not betting on our future. I can't do that. That's a bet I don't want to lose. That's a bet I don't want to lose, loved one. Democrat, Republican. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes down to it, I don't think it really matters other than the image you want of your leader. To me, it comes down to a little bit more than politics. You know, it's who your children are looking up to, the future of our nation looking up to, as what is our leader. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Because this, I'm gonna tell you, this presidency, all the complaining we did about Bush, what? Bush seemed like one of the greatest presidents of all time after this administration. Shit. Bush, man, I'll take Bush back in a heartbeat. And not because of his political stances, because I tell y'all this in live streaming all the time. Perception is everything. It's a republic, not a democracy. For the republic for which I stand, one nation, under God. Talk to him, Block Bully. I see you out here. Yeah, vote. Vote, period. Point blank. But let's not stray away from the topic. If you find out somebody that you know votes for the other party of which you're not voting for, are you gonna change your views, attitudes towards that person? They all been saying that though. If you listen to Biden says, hey Sunshine, Biden says Trump's plan will, Social Security will be depleted by 2026, Karen. What? So now what? Some say Biden will cut Social Security. Biden says that Trump's plan will have Social Security depleted by the year 2026. And if you do the math, that's only 6 years from now. That's only 6 years from now. See? Is that my brother? That's my little brother, huh? I could tell by the wording. This smart ass. This is nowhere in the Constitution. There is nowhere in the Constitution that says democracy, not even in the Articles of Declaration. Yeah, that's my brother. It depends on their reasons and if they're willing to acknowledge the faults in the person they side with. Yeah, but that's a good point, Katrina, because you may not agree with everything one party says, but there's something in that party's plan that directly affects you, right? Right? Like you may say, okay, Biden wants to give health insurance to everybody, while the other side is trying to cut health insurance for people with pre-existing situations, medical conditions. It could be a lot of things. It could be the economy. It could be immigration. If you're from another country, we have somebody in here talking about getting a green card. That applies to you. His stance on immigration. It may apply to your whole family being able to come and live in the United States of America. And I think people, what's so crazy? People look at the national election and they forget that we are states divided. If y'all ain't never realized, even in the name, it lets you know. United States. They're separate. Do y'all not? Do people get that? So what's more important in the national election? It's your local election. Both parties have their issues. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Both candidates take money from Saudi Arabia. Obama and Trump gave over $90 billion in arms to Saudis and killed. See, I'm saying Trump gets a huge vote based on his pro-life view, except he only cares about a baby that is in utero. As soon as the baby is out, right. That is, I mean, that's a hell of a point. People have pro-life stances, but they don't think about what happens to the baby after it's born. Exactly. And that's what I said at the beginning. It's like, yeah, we're going to vote, but it's all about the battleground states and those electoral college votes, because theoretically, Hillary Clinton did win the last election. Hillary Clinton did win the last election by popular vote. But back to my point, what prop is that? 21 or 22 for app-based employees. Now that's a big thing to vote on. I don't know if it's the same prop number in every state. But I know in California, I think it's Proposition 22. It's a proposition for app-based drivers. That means Uber, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and all that kind of Postmates. It's for them to have medical coverage and all these other guarantees in employment. That's big, because I know a lot of people that do app-based employment. Do you feel the police will be deployed and the Second Amendment being taken? I do not. See, that's what's important, though. Is like people speak about like me and Joy, for instance, when we vote, we go through all the local things is really what's important, because that's what affects us immediately. But a lot of people don't realize that it's the United States of America. That's why every state has its own set of laws, rules, and regulations. Every state has its own flag. There's a reason for that. There's a reason. Like, we all are separate. People don't look at the big picture. I mean, shit, Texas for a long time want to be considered their own country. California vote against affirmative action. Mm-hmm. That's why you see Donald Trump, he takes shots at the individual governors. That's his thing, is taking shots at the governors, because your governor is the governor is really your president. Y'all get it? The governor is really your president. So what's ours? Gavin Newsom? He's really the president of California. The governor is just because they can't call everybody president, right? They can't call it, but it's 50 whatever governors, right? But they can't call everybody president. They can't call everybody president. You dig what I'm saying? So, but theoretically, each governor of your state is basically like your president, your mini president. The national overview, if everybody focused on what was best for their community, the national overview is a little bit. I think the presidency has more to do with image than anything else. Because A lot of folks are truly ignorant to the country's history and inner workings. Making a whole lot of sense, Mom. We trying to put it together, Lady Mickey. We trying to put it together. We trying to put it together. Hey, you guys do me a favor. I am no longer streaming on Tag Live. So if y'all want to, please download Live Me. Come check me out on Live Me. That's where the whole One Love legacy and the legend of Dopest started. That's where we back at home. Make sure you guys go check out Queen Dopest. She's dropping jewels 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central, 5 a.m. Pacific time. Queen Dopest Morning Motivation on Live Me. Go check it out. She be dropping that shit too. I'd rather have King Dopest for president. Child, I barely got out of bed at 5 this morning. Okay? Yeah, you missed it, sunshine. My birthday was my last day. My birthday was my last day on Tag. It was a great run. I met a lot of great people, including yourself. But yeah, we had to. You got to move where the love is real. You got to be where the love is real. Not just from the people, but from the actual app. You know. When you help build something, that's just like, I'm going to keep it real. I don't want to equate it to that because it's not to that degree, but it's almost like being a slave. It's like, you know, the Chinese and the blacks build the railroads, but hardly anybody knows that when they get on a train. Hardly anybody knows that when they get on a train. I'm not voting. No president hopeful talks about gold and silver being lawful money. Right. Then, I mean, it's just the way politics work. Everybody waiting on a stimulus, right? I'm loving the new tab. Thank you so much. Everybody waiting on a stimulus, right? And you got both parties saying it's the other party's fault. Well, we had a meeting behind closed doors and we tried to push the initiative through, and it was this side that they didn't like this part of it. I mean, but how what that got to do with us? California is considered the most racist. Yeah, this is definitely my brother. Block Bully Records. That's my little brother, y'all. I love his life for real, man. That's my little bro. I love you, bro. It's considered the most racist state in America, considering it has the highest concentration of black hopelessness. They teach us that in school. You know, we might save that conversation for tomorrow. But you know, before you can, let me tell y'all something. Oh, black homelessness. Yeah, homelessness. You know, that was Kobe's #1 mission, right? A lot of people don't know that about Kobe Bryant. His #1 mission was to put an end to homelessness. He didn't believe that like anybody should be homeless. So rest in peace, Kobe. But yeah, you can't expect Trump or Biden to want better for us if we don't want better for ourselves. You feel me, little bro? You already know. Yeah, I'm going to try to go. I was thinking about doing Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Just so I could, have more time. But I like getting up early, man, and talking to y'all. It's good for me as well. You know what I'm talking about? You feel me, bro? I'm part of this internet world, right? I live stream. So I see how people act towards their own kind when they don't have to be in front of them. How they talk about their own people when they don't have to stand in front of them. You put them in big groups of people, oh, everybody like this, right? Put him. See that man back there? He stood on his own. See that man right there? See that? That's an image. That's an image. These is images that we all strive for. These is all images and characteristics that we want to be. You see that man right there? This is who we want. So now you think about who you want to vote for. Is that an image? Is that, you see that man, Frederick Douglass? You see that? These people, that's why I put them up there. See, that's where we need to be. My Crips, my Bloods, we need to be unified. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm going to tell y'all something. Little bro, I know you watched this, right? Did you watch Antebellum? The end of that movie been stuck in my head, man. If you guys have not watched Antebellum, what's old girl name, the singer? She fucking played incredible. Selassie, you see him up there. She played it incredible. The end of that movie had me stuck. End of that movie has just had me. So I was still thinking. Somebody said it to me yesterday. Somebody said, the end of that movie gonna have you thinking, dopest. And it did. It did, man. I felt so much anger watching that movie. I felt so much hurt watching that movie. Janelle Monáe, thank you. I felt so much anger, so much hurt. Then I felt so much pride. Like I really felt them things. It wasn't like I was like, oh, this movie good. I was really like, at the end, I just was like, just proud. You feel me? That's how you should feel about your leaders, though. Right? Do either of these candidates, stir up those emotions in you? Do either of these candidates stir up them kind of emotions in you where you feel proud? Where you feel proud to be an American? Hey, when I first met Joy, was 2008. Like when we first started dating, was our first vote together was Obama. And we was sitting together when he won the election. And do you know how proud? See, it's not very often you get to use that word, right? Because I wasn't proud when Clinton was a president. I wasn't proud when Bush. But when Obama was president, I was proud of my president. And it wasn't so much because of his politics. It's because of the image it gave to the youth. Because the youth don't know about politics. Most of y'all grown up don't know about politics, initiatives, how laws get passed and legislations and shit like that, right? So you think kids do? I know when Obama was president, and my kids cut on the TV and saw Obama, it was a proud moment. You know what I'm saying? It was a proud moment. You know, like Dr. Sebi's and the Nipsey Hussles. I got these people up here for a reason. Look at Queen. I got these people up there for a reason. Because they make me feel proud to be who I am. To be from where I am. You understand what I'm saying? They make me proud. So when I get up, say, man, Dr. Dre, he paved the way for me to do rap. I could just go down a list of all of them. You know what I mean? Anybody that stirs up emotion in you. I have no emotion for this election other than maybe trepidation and a little bit of apprehension about what tomorrow brings. You feel me? Like, I don't know what Wednesday is going to be like, man. Because they pump this fear in you. Oh, they say, some of this shit I think they do is strategic. Oh, they not selling guns. They're not selling guns on the before the election. They're shutting down Walmart, or what is it? Not Walmart, Target, or wherever they sell guns. These places they shutting down. It's the then I saw some on the news where they showed these right-wing militia groups was out practicing maneuvers and shit like that and preparing for the post-election. Like, all these fear tactics and all this other shit. Okay, Sunshine, it was good to see you, loved one. Make sure I hit the thumbs up. Share this to your Facebook or Twitter or something so we can get more brain food going up in here. I like the turnout from my first day back. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But back to the original question, I see we kind of mixed up in here as far as, will you guys lose some friends based upon your vote? I know Joy has. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I already know. Right. I'm like Dexter. I don't need a burner. Huh? But I already know Joy. You know, even during the whole the civil rights movement and of late, you know, you have to disassociate yourself from some people because the true them sometimes comes out. Because sometimes they don't want to be separated from they original group of people. They want to tag along and follow along. They don't want to be different. They don't want to be different. So you got a lot of people that's voting like that. They just don't want to be. And they go for blacks too. You got a lot of blacks. They don't know a damn thing about nothing to do with this election or how it's going to affect their bottom line. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to vote based on what everybody else doing. Oh, everybody else doing it? I better do this. That's what they going to do. Everybody else is doing this? Oh, I'm going to do this too. You know what I'm saying? So, but they don't have no idea. But like I said, the most important thing y'all can do is focus more so on your local initiatives that are on the ballots as opposed to the national. Right. Facts. And I'm gonna be honest though, like, you know, this election has brought a lot more because of all the things that transpired in 2020. There's a lot more white people that have opened their eyes to the plight of the black man, black woman, people of color in general. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot wrong. You know, my brother said something about homelessness. You know, how are people homeless? I know it's a lot of places where land can be built. It's a lot of places where facilities can be made to where, you know, homelessness is curbed. It may not end homelessness because you're gonna have it, but it's ridiculous. You got a country full of hungry people. Have y'all seen the food banks on TV? They don't like to show that like every day, but there's people out here hungry. What? There's people out here hungry, like for real hungry, like old school depression hungry, standing in line just to get food hungry. And they're not homeless. These are people that fucking work and they have educations and have homes. It's crazy. 72% of the homeless in America are black veterans. Man, wow. Hey, Toya. Make sure everybody come in, hit the thumbs up. We working on getting this 4,000 watch hours so we can get this channel right here to where it need to be, so I can invest more into the channel, more into the information, just more time into this general. Is that Chris? Oh, that's Chrissy. Hey, Chrissy love, why you ain't came to my broadcast? You know, that's my people right there. Talk to them. Camp. That's real. That's real talk. That's real talk. That's real. I mean, especially like this is a country built on immigrants. So like, again, when you voting, you know, some people may be like, man, I really don't like the right side, but I might vote for them because their stance, or the left side, their stance on immigration benefits me. People are gonna vote what benefits them. You know what, man? And I don't want to get all the way into this because this was supposed to be about, are you gonna lose friends over the vote, right? I want to stay on topic with that because you know, a lot of people what's up, Aaron? A lot of people suffer from ignorance when it comes to, like I said, you expect others to look out. These people are not finna hand over power and the playbook to people of color. They're just not gonna do it, right? You have to create that on your own. You understand what I'm saying? It's something that we have to, people of color, I don't care what color, brown, yellow, whatever, people of color, you have to create that. They're not going to give you, I always used to make this analogy. If I play video games and I knew like a little cheat code, right? And I could never lose using this cheat code. Why would I ever give that code up? Think about that. You just going to relinquish power? You just going to relinquish power? Just give it up? It is. You got to stand on your square at all costs, bro. Little bro. Hey. Look, I've got people hate me. I'm the most loved, most hated live streamer probably of all times, okay? Thousands hate me. But even more thousands love me. You know why? Because I don't switch up. I'm never going to switch up, man. Yeah, ain't nobody, y'all think they just going to give us power? Yeah, you wouldn't give it up at all. You're not giving up the cheat code. Who wants to give up the cheat code? They were never your friends to begin with because they never considered your feelings, especially as it applies to your life and your truth. Everybody's truth may be different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's truth may be different. What was we watching the other day when they was talking about philosophy? What was that we was watching? They were talking about philosophy. Remember? And he said, it was a movie I was watching. They said, that's your perception of the truth. The truth is the truth. You dig what I'm saying? But when you speak it, it becomes your perception of truth. Truth stands on its own. You understand what I'm saying? The truth stands on its own. But when I speak it, it becomes my perception of the truth. It becomes my truth. But the truth itself, it stands on its own. You know what I mean? It don't need to be spoken for. It don't need to be amended. It don't need to be translated. The truth is the truth. Yeah, we all individuals. At the end of the day, it's not so much the vote that's going to cause you to not be friends with the people, right? It's going to be your perception of them and their beliefs and their qualities and characteristics. That's what's going to cause you not to be their friend, not because who they voted for. I got a bunch of friends that voted for Bush, right? But it's the remarks they make, like on social media, as to why. They make it divisive. Now, if I had a friend that went on social media and said, I'm voting for the right because of this initiative, and they believe in this, and they're going to help with this. Now, if you make over four, now you want to know, let me tell you this, little bro. My girlfriend hates my politics. She won't speak to me unless I agree with the Eurocentric view of the world. I accept people's views even if I don't agree. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Nah, that's so true. I want to see how they react with alcohol on both sides. Whoever win, I want to see too. I want to see too. But like I said, when you have people that get caught up in this election and they want to make their point so bad that they disregard the feelings and emotions of the people that they care about. Because I'm going to be honest, if I did want to vote for Cheeto Face, which I'm not, it wouldn't be based on him. It would be based on, now, like I said, if somebody put a post up and said, I'm voting for this person based on this, that, and the third, hey, so be it. But when you say, oh, everybody else is what did one girl say, Joy? The one I unfollowed? She basically said everybody that ain't voting for Cheeto Face is against America. Like, what? That ain't what this is. I didn't know that's how this was set up. I think generally everybody wants a better America. But which America do they want better? Theirs, right? It's their America they want better. Man, I was watching that Antebellum, and I hate to keep harping on this movie, but it's so crazy. I watched it right before this election. And you see how them people were, you know, when you look back during the Civil War and slave times and shit, it's like, you could see why they wouldn't want to give that up. You could do whatever you want to. You could tell a grown motherfucker not to speak. You could literally, like, why would they want to give that up? See, now they got us under mental slavery. So why would they want to give that up? They got us killing our own. You go back to slave time. Slaves wasn't really killing each other. They wasn't banging on each other. They was like, hey, nigga, we gotta get out of here. Hey, you know what? Man, I'm jumping on this thing with you. I'm finna get up out of this mother. Like, they wasn't banging on each other. They got us mentally fucked now. You see how they did the girl in the movie? He kept saying, say your name. She wouldn't say her name. So he beat her. Then he ended up branding her. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro. But now, real shit though. They got us mentally. They ain't gotta put us in no cotton fields and do all that. We doing that shit to ourselves. If you want to keep it real. We doing that shit to ourselves. We already got ourselves in the cotton field mentally. Speak when spoken to. That's how the social media shit is set up. Because freedom of speech does not apply to social media. I hope y'all realize that. I don't know where freedom of speech applies, except for in your own home. Y'all keep it real. You can't protest. Freedom of speech. What? They snatching people up off the streets. Yeah, no doubt. OneLoveFam.com. Nah, this real spill, man. You didn't see slaves fighting with each other like that. Like, not banging, you know what I'm saying? But they got us, man. They got us killing each other. Then you got people that, we can't do nothing unless we get ourselves together when it comes to people of color. They got the game on lock. It may be another 50 years, 100 years before things, it may be my great grandkids or their kids, my great great grandkids will start to see a change of something I don't think in this lifetime. Right. You heard what dude said. He said, I gave him, but he said that shit under his breath, though. He did say that in that movie. I gave my, boy, who gave you permission to speak? And they said, I gave myself permission to speak. He sure didn't say that shit out loud. He sure didn't say that shit out loud. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but, the main thing I think if people make statements based on the election, like, I don't want to overreact because people have a difference of opinion. But when their difference of opinion starts to show shades and signs of racism and some kind of inherent bigotry, I have to remove myself from that situation. I don't give a fuck who it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just keep it real. I don't care who it is. I got to remove myself from that person or peoples and situations because it is not constructive to the movement that I have going. Because my movement is one love. I don't care about your race, gender, economic, social status. I don't care about none of that. If you can love your fellow human being, then them is the kind of people that I want to associate and share my time with. Because the time is our most valuable possession. What you do with that time is of the utmost importance. And if you're just using that time to put down others instead of building something, because if you're building nothing, then to me, you're pretty much worthless. You're using up air and space and a lot of resources. That's how I feel. My hour is up. I said I'm going to stick to this hour because y'all know I could talk to y'all all day long. Tomorrow, I'm going to be back up tomorrow. We're going to try to do it Monday through Friday. See how that goes. I didn't expect everybody to pop in here because I didn't really let anybody know I was going to be doing this today. But we back. Dopest Mornings is back on the air. If you guys have ideas for any topics, make sure you message me. Make sure you guys come check me out on Live Me. I stream there every day. Have my own agency. If you guys are new to streaming and want to come stream on Live Me, it's a way you can get paid. You just have to put the time in, invest in yourself, believe in yourself, and stay consistent. You know what I mean? But I love y'all, man. Y'all know on mine it's one love or nothing. And we'll see how this thing goes. We'll talk tomorrow. And I love y'all, man. Free love is the best love. Yeah, make sure y'all go check out Queen Dopest on Live Me, Monday through Friday morning motivation, 8 a.m.